Okay, so here we are on Activity 8 at TinkerCAD. In the past few videos, I've pretty much showed you exactly step by step how to make a project, like a box or a Christmas ornament or a coaster, something like that. You may have discovered other ways to get the same result, which is fine. TinkerCAD is like that. There's a lot of ways to get the same result. But I'm going to have you work on a project. I'm going to give you some basic ideas of what I want you to do and then turn you loose to figure it out on your own. I'm not going to show you every step of the way how to do it perfectly. First thing I'm going to do is title it, put my name on there, Mr. Pat. I'm going to call it Robot Dude. Okay. And here under Basic Shapes, if you click this drop-down menu, a little ways down underneath text and numbers, they have a thing called characters. And you got hands and feet and flippers and scuba masks and shades and little hats and mustaches, all of which we're going to put on this guy, Astrobot. So I'm going to pull my Astrobot over here. And then you can see, let's see, I'll change my grid to inches as I always do because we're in the United States. And it's about 1.6, but and how tall is he? He's about 3 inches tall, so that's not, a terrible thing. We'll make this 1.5 just to make it a little simpler. Maybe 2.75, and we'll make that maybe 3.5, make him a little taller, right? Not too tall, though, because we don't want the print to take too long. And if I rotate him around, you can see he's got a little jetpack. This is kind of a nice little blank palette for you to play with. Notice he really doesn't have hands. He doesn't have a face, expressions, anything like that. So let's see, maybe using my work plane. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Put a work plane right on his face. And I'll grab a mustache and put it on there. Now, what's strange about the mustache is it's facing the wrong way. Darn it. So I'm going to have to turn this mustache using my little protractor tool here, which you've probably seen before. And if I go minus 90, come on now, get in there. Minus 90. Still not working, huh? And as I said, sometimes this can be pretty darn annoying. Maybe I'll just grab it. Oh, no. And turn it till I get it to 90. There it is. It's a little high. I'll move him down. It's a little big. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller, my mustache. Put it somewhere in the center of his head. So now he's got a mustache. What else should I put on here? Maybe a pair of shades. Bring the shades over. And once again, I need to rotate these guys. They're on the plane. Click on my protractor tool. Turn them till I feel like they're where I want them to be. Maybe grab this little arrow guy here. Push them back. They're a little high. Move them down. So Robot's got a mustache and some shades. Let's see, maybe I will put my work plane on his hands. With the work plane on his hand. You can put the peace hand on there. Or not. There we go. There's my peace hand. It's kind of rotated the wrong way. Looks like I might have other peace hands out here. Look at that. Kind of dropped a few in there. I'll delete those guys. So as I said, these are the kinds of problems you're just going to have to deal with and figure out. The piece is going the wrong way, which means obviously I'm going to have to rotate this guy. Maybe turn him this way. Maybe rotate him the other way as well. So there's a lot of rotating going on. I would say you want to have a hand on each end of him. And in terms of feet, you can go back to the regular shapes. I put a work plane down here on the bottom of his foot. Go back to my regular shapes. Grab a rectangle. Stick it down underneath there. And I can change this rectangle any which way I want to. Maybe make it 0.25. Move that up. Maybe make it narrower or longer or whatever. Boy, that was kind of annoying. Rather than do that again, wouldn't it be smart if I knew some way to duplicate that foot and then put it on the other side? There's a suggestion for you. And then, of course, I can put something on his chest, some kind of a logo or something. I could certainly put text, which we know how to do from our name tag activities. You know what? I'm just going to put like a little half sphere on. Oh, you know what I should do? Delete that guy. Put my work plane on his belly. Then grab the half sphere. Put it right there. So it's kind of sticking out like that. Go ahead and put my work plane back down below. And maybe I align all of these objects. These shades, mustache, and his belly thing should all be lined up. So if I click there, oop, that's not good. Undo that. So you can see there's a lot of experimentation going on, but pretty soon you should be able to have him with hands, feet, some features on his face. If you wanted to make your own little eyeballs and nose and stuff out of shapes, knock yourself out. Something on his chest, make him look like a interesting little dude or character, as they call it, and save it, show it to your teacher before you export. But this is a project that should probably take you a little bit longer than the other ones because there's less instruction and more room for creativity. By now, you should be pretty much a TinkerCAD ninja, and you should know how to do most of these things. And sometimes the best way to learn is just by doing, and sometimes often finding we have to do things over just to get it right. So good luck. Enjoy this activity. Make yourself a cool little robot dude, and then show it to your teacher for exporting and possible printing, although you don't have to. It's more about the activity showing that you know a lot of TinkerCAD skills. All right? Good luck.